How's it? Today is Wednesday, January 5th, and it is Volume City. Volume City. I did 6 sets of 2+1s here, so power clean plus power jerks, and then 5 sets of 5 on clean deadlift, which is like something that I don't usually do. I don't usually do straight sets like that for the clean deadlift, so we'll see what happens here. 90% of my best clean and jerk, so puts me at 126. I am pretty happy with how I actually performed today. Something that I've been working on since Monday is keeping my tension in my arms a little bit more even, and allowing my upper back to be in better position from the start. You'll see it here after I take my sweater off. It's actually visible in my lats, and I think that's like my rhomboids or whatever. Uh, I could be totally wrong there. I don't really know a lot of the shoulder muscles. But me being me, I probably should know that, so I'll get back to you that on next week. In any case, 98 today, so I think I talked about it yesterday as far as belting rules for me go. I usually don't belt on anything clean related until 100. So no belt today. That's fine with me. Like, honestly, everything moved the way I wanted it to. To say it was easy, yeah, it was pretty easy, but it could be. I feel like it could be easier with the belt. So yeah, you can see there in my upper back there, as I pull into position and I get tight here. This right here, this is important for my start position now, and it helps tremendously with power transfer. And I am very, honestly, very excited to start power cleaning again. Yeah, you can see it there. I think it's gonna make a world of a difference, because it feels like now that I have the position better, my timing doesn't need to be as flawless. My timing doesn't need to be as like tuned in as it had to be in the past. I mean, if my timing is just as good as it was in the past, then in theory, this better positioning will allow me to power clean more, and it feels like that. You see how quick that is right there? It truly feels like I'm in a better position to just get everything where I want it to be. Um, this right here is super easy as well, the power jerk. I think I ran into a lot of issues with my upper back, being getting that sort of pain in my mid upper back on the right side of my mid upper back, and it hindered a lot of my progress for power cleans and power jerks. But today, I mean, maybe it's load dependent. I don't know. It felt like today was fine. It felt like I was quick and nothing hurt. Um, yeah. So here is me sort of just figuring everything out again. Again, I don't know if it's because it's super light. I imagine that it had something to do with it, but at the same time, I did give myself a little bit of rest over the past weekend, and I guess the weekend before that as well. I don't know. There's a bunch of Saturdays I didn't lift at all, just because two things. So one was like a work schedule, and then also my gym standard strength was closed on Christmas Day and then New Year's Day. So those are at least 3 Saturdays right there that I didn't lift. It could have been more, but again, this upper back thing is not really posing an issue today, so I'm super happy with that. Another back issue that I've been dealing with for a few weeks is my lower back from like the overhead presses. I was worried about it yesterday, but it was fine again yesterday, and it might be another load dependent thing. Whatever the case is, feels good today. So take the wins where I can. It would be very, very upsetting if it felt poor on week one, to kind of put it into like how I expect to feel. I would be very, very, very upset. Here's my last set of the power clean and power jerk. And then I move into the stupid 5x5 clean deadlift here. It's not very heavy. Like 126 is. I feel like this is a weight that if I tried to, I could probably do a clean triple at. Maybe even more than a triple. But I'm just trying to reinforce that whole start position again with these deadlifts. I think it's helping. You see there, my upper back there, and I'm not saying that that is like the indication of whether or not my back is tight, because if you flex that, it'll probably look like that. But you can see me sort of pulling my lats out and allowing my shoulder blades to just move a little bit laterally. I think that is the key there for me. And then another thing that I am focusing on is trying to point my knuckles down, or allow my wrist to curl down, so that the bar has a little bit, so my arm itself is a little bit further over the bar, like further forward over the bar. And I think that that is sort of in addition to the upper back position starting a little bit better. I think that that is helping me a lot with positioning. I will work on this for the next couple weeks on both the snatch and the clean and jerk day, and I guess on Fridays as well. But I think that once I kind of develop the new habit, I think I'll be a better lifter. It's a shame that it has taken me the whole start of a new cycle to figure this out, or at least to try to implement it. It seems a little bit silly given my experience, and given that I know this is going to work, that I don't do this, or I haven't done this in the past. So yeah, here's to me being better, or whatever. This is my last set of the clean deadlifts. After this, I did something that I actually haven't done in a long time. Is I did a barbell bent over row up to a heavy set. Usually I just do like a few straight sets, just because it gives me a little bit more time, or it saves me a little bit of time. But today I didn't really care, and I had enough time, so I went up to 110, which I don't know if that's the heaviest I've ever bent over rowed. It's certainly the most I've tried in the last 6 or 7 months. So I guess that's a mild win. I'm doing my best not to swing, but you'll see here that I swing quite a bit, so it's whatever. This is more than I cleaned today. But yeah, I think it says a lot for where I am. I'm not swinging that much. I mean, it's still a non-zero amount, so whatever. And then after that, I did my dumbbell overhead walk. I'm not sure if I'm trying to push this weight up soon. I've been doing 101 for a few weeks now. I don't know. I'm probably going to keep it until further notice. But that's it for today. A really long one. Super high volume. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm doing next week. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Shoots.